So, Ncuti Gatwa has gone, he's left, he's done, he's no more as the Doctor. Anyway, Doctor Who, he's gone. Why did he leave? This is the shortest run of any Doctor ever, I think, pretty certain. So, pretty major thing. And someone who has leaked a lot of stuff surrounding Doctor Who and been right on it has come out and revealed what they know, I guess, what they have sourced as the reason why Ncuti Gatwa has left, and it's not a good one. I guess, interestingly, it shows Ncuti Gatwa actually having self-awareness, like being aware that, the show's kind of dead, but not that much self-awareness to be aware that he's the reason behind it. Yeah, and the writing is really bad. But he doesn't help, for sure. So, let's take a look. Hit subscribe if you're new here. Do turn those bell notifications on. And walk with me down the path of nonsense one more. Doctor Who. This could very well be some of the last Doctor Who videos I make. Probably over the span of another 7 days, I'd imagine. There'll be 1 or 2 more. Just because we'll learn a few more figures. But, interesting. This may genuinely be some of the last Doctor Who videos I make. Why? Because it's probably not coming back for a while. And by the time it does come back, maybe I'm not even doing YouTube anymore. Who knows? But anyway, like I said, let's dive into it. I don't want to talk about me leaving YouTube. I'll upset some people. And please some as well. Doctor Who leak explains why Ncuti Gatwa left series following shock regeneration in the season finale. So in Saturday's Season 2 finale, Ncuti Gatwa bid farewell to Doctor Who when his iteration of the Time Lord regenerated into Billie Piper. Although may not have regenerated into Billie Piper. That may just be a mid-regeneration face. Who knows. But now we've apparently got word on what led to his departure from the series and why. So over the years, Doctor Who has frequently been the subject of leaks, though that's perhaps inevitability for any series with such a dedicated fan base, which is true. And when you've got dedicated fan base, people will leak it because they think it's good and bad. Remember that. So in the case of Season 2, a mysterious insider, known only as Andrew, has shared early word on everything. From Susan to the Rani, the 15th Doctor's regeneration, and even Billie Piper's surprise debut as a character believed to be the 16th Doctor. So they've been right on everything. I was writing some of this stuff as well, just as an FYI. So Ncuti Gatwa's departure from Doctor Who shocked many fans. Did it though? The Barbie star only took centre stage in 2 Christmas specials, and a total of 16 installments following his introduction in the closing moments of the final 60th anniversary episode. So in the first 8 chapters of Rusty Davies' latest revival, Gatwa's Hollywood commitments meant he played a noticeably smaller role in some episodes. As a result, it's hard to shake the feeling that he never got to show his full potential as a Doctor, giving his stint in the TARDIS a somewhat truncated filter. I disagree, but fine. But also, as an FYI, if don't take the role on if you're like, yeah, I'm just going to work in Hollywood at the same time. Actually dedicate your time to it. So as this website reported, Andrew, the leaker, has provided some insight into what led to Gatwa's departure from the long-running sci-fi series. He decided to jump ship and move on once it became clear Disney weren't going to renew anytime soon. And he didn't want to stay tied to Doctor Who when production on Season 3, if it does happen, is still some way off. Hence why they filmed his regeneration earlier in the year, which I did a video on. I reported on it at the time. If Ncuti's first season had been such a rating success, which obviously it wasn't, Disney would have wanted to snap him for Season 3 much sooner, when Rusty Davies was clearly expecting them to. So he wouldn't leave, basically. He wouldn't have left if that was the case. So this lines up with much of what pretty much everyone has heard. with the trades, tabloids, me leaking stuff. Doctor Who hasn't been a success, obviously. It's never been on the Nielsen's charts for Disney Plus. And that's important because that's the chart which has weight. It's all well and good saying, well, it's in the top 10 of Disney Plus for the day that it comes out. It's not the Nielsen charts. The Nielsen charts really matter. To Disney. Disney pays Nielsen to track their stuff. It does actually matter to them. So, yeah, fascinating. It says that's made it less of a worthwhile investment for the streamer. And Season 3, with or without Disney Plus's involvement, still hasn't been confirmed. And it's probably not going to be. I've heard that it's dead. It is not coming back. They'll say that it's a hiatus, but it'll be on hiatus for a while. And at that point, again, that's them trying to take a break from it. So it sort of builds that fan excitement, and then they will come back. And so it is a case of, well, they've admitted defeat. So when we say it's cancelled, no one is ever saying that this will never come back. Obviously, that's not what anyone is saying, because it is an IP. Right? That's like saying we're never going to get an Alien movie again. You're like, obviously we will, because it's an IP, so it has a sort of a history, it has a fan base, and it's ready to be mined by those that are willing to actually invest the money in it. So Doctor Who will come back, but this is cancelled. This is dead. It's done. Right? This isn't... Well, I could be wrong. Who knows? But this, as its current iteration, is done. So this has been cancelled in that sense. They need to take stock. They need to reassess and come back with something fresh and new. Or it'll be the same old crap again. And it will still fail and bomb. And I think that's kind of what they expected with Billie Piper. They were like, oh, well, we'll bring a familiar face back. It means we can get another female Doctor. It's like, no, people are still going to hate that, actually. If that's what they do. And I think that they've sort of paused on it in a way where they could have her be the Doctor, and based on fan response, or they will just continue the regeneration into someone else when they finally find someone. So there you go. I don't have much else to say. That's apparently the reason why he left, because he saw the writing was on the wall. But again, not self-aware enough to realise he was part of the problem.